Hey! So today we're talking about
Garfield A-to-Z Zoo.
And this is a little different than most Garfield books I've seen because it's not long.
Yeah, that's actually called Garfield format in the industry.
Is it seriously?
Yes, because Jim Davis invented that because he didn't want the books to be... Have you ever seen those old Peanuts collections where they had to like break the strips up and kind of stack them, and sometimes there was even like a line connecting to show which... Yeah, he didn't want the Garfield doing that, so he invented the Garfield format, and it didn't fit on bookshelves, so he said, well, oh, too bad. We're just going to have to put them in this specially designed bookshelf right by the check stand.
That's smart.
Yes.
But did he sell those to the public?
Yes.
So you can actually buy a special Garfield shelf.
Well, I don't know about anymore, because now they've redesigned the bookshelves, and now they can hold Garfield books.
Well, not all of them, because you might notice behind us...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, they do fit. Never mind. Oh. they actually fit, though these are all actually Far Side books.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, Garfield format.
Okay. But apparently, the Oliphant books do not.
Oh.
So, fuck you, Oliphant.
Little Oliphant.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Just because our greatest political cartoonist. I guess.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. He's been a
What's the name of that little penguin dude?
Bloom County called him Little Olifunk. I actually believe his name is Punk, though.
Punk?
I've heard that, though he's never named in the actual thing.
Punk.
Yeah. Anyway,
Garfield A-to-Z Zoo. This is a classic of my childhood. Mike remembers it, but remembers nothing about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I checked it out at the library once. I remember liking it, but...
One day, Garfield decided to walk to the zoo to find animals starting with all the letters of the alphabet.
Okay, yeah, why not?
Yes.
Sounds like a lark.
That sounds just like the kind of thing that Garfield would do, doesn't it?
Very in character, I would say.
A friendly grack bird paused to say hi in grack talk. Grack!
That's nice. Okay, so wait a second. So the zoo is actually called the A-to-Z Zoo, though?
Yes, it's called the A-to-Z Zoo.
Okay. And yeah,
there's a grack bird, which I don't know is actually an exhibit in the A-to-Z Zoo or not.
I assume it's probably like when you go to the zoo and, before you get to the actual zoo, you have to walk through the flamingo bit.
Oh.
They always have the big flamingo pond.
Oh, okay.
With ducks walking around. It's probably like that.
Yeah, or if at the San Diego Zoo, they have all these wild chickens running around.
Yeah. Peacocks and stuff like that. It's probably, I'm guessing, like that. Unless a grack bird is a common pigeon type thing in the Garfield universe.
Garfield was knocked out cold, and strange animals began to appear in his dream. Animals like Aquatic, who teaches swamp surfing at the local pond. Bob, who operates a daycare center for houseplants. Caterwaller, who sings tenor in a barbershop quartet.
Okay.
Yes.
So, immediately, I'm gonna say...
We are in Garfield Pokemon territory, folks.
Okay, so immediately, I am really digging Aquawalker here. He looks like a character... it looks like, when you buy those big sacks of plastic dinosaurs.
Yes!
The dinosaurs that aren't real dinosaurs?
He looks like something that Gary Gygax would make into a...
Yeah.
Actually, he kind of looks like...
he's a rust monster.
A rust monster,
yeah.
Yes.
He's like a rust monster.
He's an aquatic rust monster.
Yeah.
He's even got those external gills, like an axolotl.
Also, you know what else? Yeah, not only that, he's got these perfect kind of wide feet for walking on swampy ground, and a propeller tail for actually going through water. So this is an actually very well-designed aquatic monster that we've got here.
So he could, he probably, I think the feet actually look a little buoyant, so maybe he can retract his legs into his shell and just propel himself like one of those swamp hovercrafts.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I think that stands to reason.
Bob looks very sick.
Yeah, Bob looks just like a little kind of pigmy hippo with antlers. He's less impressive, but I do like the joke of Bob.
The daycare center for houseplants.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would trust Bob to water my plants, but... Caterwaller, he definitely looks like he can sing. He's got that deep chest.
Yeah.
And look at that neck. I'll bet he can sort of inflate it like a bullfrog.
Yeah. I like he's got kind of moth feelers there.
Yeah.
But mostly I have to say I like his name because it sounds like something out of Fearsome Critters.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And then we've got Duck-billed Dapple, who is a ping pong instructor at the YMCA. Enoch, who is a gold medalist in the high hurdles. flaphopper, who is actually a bug.
Okay.
Actually a bug. I mean, you'd never guess.
He doesn't. He only. Well, he's.
Like, maybe they ran out of things to say about
Well,
him.
I like that, like, because you got a lot of weird monsters, and just like on the last page, how they gave like one with a normal name, they one here is just very clearly a normal animal,
Yes.
just huge and weird, and kind of got a Cheshire cat mouth.
Yes. Also, what I like about this is that, as you can see so far, these are not examples of animals. These are individuals. They all have. We're learning about their personalities, not about their. Not about how they eat or reproduce or anything.
Yeah, that's very true, which is an interesting take on this. I guess they didn't want... Well, I guess that's probably a good thing, because if they started getting into the biological habits of animals, that can get kind of weird fast, I think, in a children's book.
I think Duck-billed Dapple kind of looks like he's related to Aqua Walker, doesn't he? He does. Those same poofy things, and he's got a shell.
Yeah, he's probably an example of some sort of convergent evolution here.
Yeah, he's judging by the duckbill, he's probably a monotreme.
Yeah, although he also is wearing two hats, which is interesting. Oh no! Scratch that. Yeah. That's Enoch's foot. Yes. Because I was like, it looks like he's got like a little like winter beanie up there, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Now Enoch looks like a pangolin and a armadillo. Yeah. And and an aardvark. Yeah. And he's wearing a gold medal, and do you think that's his hair, or is that a laurel?
I thought it was his hair, but I'm thinking now I think that's a laurel.
Cool.
He's dressed for success. He's got his his shoes on for
Gotta
running.
Be the shoes.
Yeah. And he's, I think he can make it. He's a gold medalist. Huh? A flaphopper I like is just, even though he's the most normal looking thing, he is the weirdest looking one.
He is very weird looking, and I appreciate that. He is just a bug, but at the same time, he's a really good bug.
Yeah, he's a good example. He's a credit to his.
Yes. So also notice that Garfield is slowly waking up in these pages. Yeah.
Oh, you're right, yes.
And gradually, he's going to start observing what's happening.
Okay, so here we've got...
Gordonus, who does great bird impersonations. Hoppo, who plays Go Fish. Ig, who is a plant lover.
Huh. Okay, so Gordonus, interestingly, appears to have a throat waddle.
Yes. So that must really help with the bird impressions. Yeah. He probably stretches and inflates it for all different situations.
Oh, also, it looks like he's got one of those Parasaurolophus heads.
Wow!
So that's probably hollow, which helps as well.
Yeah.
He's got big old webbed feet, so he's probably, again, sort of semi-aquatic.
He does look like a trachodon or something like that. Like a swamp dweller.
He's also got the John face, though. With
nose. Hoppo is not really that interesting, but it's kind of neat to see a hippo with those musk ox horns.
Yeah, yeah. Also, it's kind of, I guess, hippo hoppo makes sense.
Yeah, but
the Wuzzles had not come out yet, so they could get away with this.
Was this before the Wuzzles? Do you think?
1984.
So probably was.
So
pre-Wuzzle.
That's how they did not get sued by Disney.
And Ig, I'm almost certain, must hire Bob to look after his plants.
Yeah. Ig looks like one of the guys who used to be on those shirts back in the 80s when you have a surf shirt and it's like gorilla.
Oh, yeah! He looks like a TNC surf design character. Wow! For who ripped.
Yeah.
Rabid Transit. I loved those.
That's what they're called. What was it?
TNC Surf Design. They actually had 2 video games based on those characters.
Really?
Yeah, there was TNC Surf Design, Wood and Water Rage, and Thrilla's Surfari. The gorilla's named Thrilla Gorilla.
I remember seeing the shirts where it was like the gorilla, there was a cool guy, and a guy in a big old tiki mask.
Joe Cool and Tiki Man, and a couple of cats dressed like Men in Black.
Okay,
and a caveman and a few aliens.
And the caveman, I forgot about
that.
Yeah. They filled the gap between, like, Big Dog and Big Johnson shirts.
Yeah. Thankfully, they never got around to doing, you know what I still hate to this day? South Bark.
Was that a thing?
Those Big Dog shirts that I think were more popular than South Park shirts.
Oh, they did a Big Dog South Park?
Yes. And there was, South Bark, and here's Barkman, and
that's terrible.
Terrible.
That's really bad.
I'm not even a fan of Trey and Matt, and I hope they sued the shit out of them.
Oh. They needed to get out of the way rather than lead or follow. All right, who we got?
Jungle Wart, who doesn't like cheesecake.
Okay.
Cack, who is a State Fair blue ribbon hog collar.
Mm.
Lealander, whose hobby is baking brownies.
All right, now I'm really digging all three of our guys.
Yes,
here.
Jungle Wart. Look at this thing. This hippo, frog, mohawk, eye stalk, and all they can think to say of them is he doesn't like cheesecake.
That's the most interesting thing.
Wow.
Yeah. He
must be really boring.
Yeah. Also, all three of our guys right now, they look like Lewis Carroll things.
They do. I mean, yeah. Here's the Borogov and a Momrath, and I guess this must be the Bandersnatch.
Yeah. I mean, they just look like right out of Jabberwocky.
Yeah.
So,
and you'll notice that by now Garfield has entered the dream himself.
Yeah. Is Cack wearing like booties there or what?
I don't know. It looks like his one foot is melting.
Yeah, he's got kind of big, weird, soft blue feet. If he's not wearing anything there, which is again.
Yeah, maybe he is wearing gloves.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're a bird, I'm sure that you've got big claws, but you do have to manipulate things. So.
Yeah. Either way would indicate again we've got an aquatic sort of thing going on.
Assuming he's a bird, he's only got half of a beak.
Oh, that's true. Oh, let's see. Cack is a state hog collar. So that doesn't really give us much clue. Cack does have feathers, though, so that might indicate maybe Cack is a transitional species.
Maybe. Lealander, well, he looks like he's like, man, those brownies are not sitting very well.
No, he looks like he is having a bad trip.
Yeah, and he's really got that hippie hair, and he's got major sideburns. They go under his eyes.
He looks like he is just now regretting not knowing his dealer.
And his horns are a little off. Did you notice that?
Oh, you're right. They're a little off.
Yeah, that might just be an effect of the art, but I would like to think that was them paying attention to how animal horns grow.
Yeah, this actually, the horns do have some nice details of realism here.
Yes.
And also his toes.
Yeah, those toes. I can't tell where one foot ends and the other begins.
He's got haunches.
Yeah.
So
haunches.
Yeah.
And we've got... Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yes, welcome to the aquatic side. Mongo, who's a janitor at the aquarium. Nibbits, who works summers as a fishing bobber. Upcar, who is a swimming instructor.
Okay, so...
all three of these guys have their personalities revolve around the water.
Yeah. So Mongo is a plesiosaur of some sort, it looks like.
I was wondering if maybe he could retract those eyes and the tentacles around them like a sea anemone.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even thinking those were tentacles. I was thinking like...
Maybe it's fur.
Yeah, but I like the tentacle thing.
Yes.
That fits really well with his underwater theme. He looks like a Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, he does. He's got plesiosaur flukes, but his tail goes sideways like a fish.
Oh, interesting. So he's got a lot more fins than he actually should, it looks like.
Yeah, he's got 4 fins.
Yeah. Nibbits looks like a giant plankton to me.
Oh yeah, he's some sort of
single cell organism that just happens to be really big.
But he also has wings.
Yeah, oh, that's true. And really cool shades.
Yeah, those shades. I don't know if they're naturally occurring or not, but I want some.
Yeah.
I want some authentic Nibbits shades. Oh, I hope they're not farming these guys and plucking the shades.
That's where shades come from.
His face suggests a seal to me, so I was wondering if maybe that and the wings meant he was some sort of pinniped.
Oh, he does have whiskers as well.
Yeah.
And extreme contentment from that expression. He's just digging like life, you know?
Now, Opkar is really interesting. That's very, clearly elephantine, but he's got oars, and he's got 4 oars in front on each side and 2 on the back. And again, like Mongo, he's got the sideways tail, so there's a lot to trace in his evolution, isn't there?
Yeah. Clearly, what happened here is like how whales return to the ocean, elephants, an elephant,
the ocean, yeah,
or an elephant ancestor, a common ancestor entered the ocean, and this is basically become the After Man book.
Wow.
Garfield's After Man.
Garfield's After Man. Garfield's After Dinner.
Garfield's gonna visit, and the next sequel is gonna be Garfield in that weird, awful Man After Man thing.
Yeah, Garfield After Garfield, the sequel to Garfield minus Garfield. Garfield minus Garfield after Garfield.